Magandang araw, ako po si Sir Ariel, ang ALS lover ng Edtech Unit. Narito po ako para sa isang napakagandang balita at upang magpaalala na ang kinabukasan ay mas gaganda at uunlad kung ang lahat ay patuloy na mag-aaral. Sa edukasyon sa ating bansa, tiyak na walang maiiwanan sa pag-abot ng mga pangarap. Kaya naman ang Department of Education ICT's Educational Technology Unit at Alternative Learning System Task Force ay nagtutulungan sa pagkakaroon ng ALS Tech Empowerment Program upang maihatid ang excellent quality education sa ating mga ALS learner and teachers. To easily deliver the lessons from the modules and other references, we will provide tablet PC as part of the DepEd computerization program to all ALS teachers and orientation on the use of these packages. To deepen the pedagogical use of information and communications and technology in delivering instructions, there are training workshops on the use and curation of open educational resources or OER, Google and Microsoft productivity tools, creation of video lessons using PowerPoint presentations and KineMaster, and on ebook or e-magazine development. To create an avenue for remedial lessons that is open to all learners, teachers, and parents, we will have the ETUlay free online tutorial and mobile ETUlay, where we will visit remote schools to feature the best practices of our ALS teachers and learners. Sa mga out-of-school youth and adult, laging tatandaan na may pag-asa upang makapagpatuloy sa pag-aaral. May ALS para sa inyo. Ang edukasyon ay para sa lahat. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, para sa guro. Sulong Edukalidad.
Magandang araw, Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETUlay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETUlay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng ICT's Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del P. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETUlay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
Ayan. Good afternoon sa lahat ng mga viewers. Kila Aisen Lao, Krisha Lalin, John Daniel Miano, at sa iba pang mga viewers. Good afternoon po sa mga kasamahan nating guro, mga grade 7 learners, at mga magulang. Good afternoon po. Welcome back to DepEd ETUlay online tutorial. So this session is for Mathematics 7. So yung Math 7 po ay every Friday, same time, 1:40 to 2:20 p.m. po. So again, I am your tutor, tutor Rose Ann. And live po tayong napapanood sa mga DepEd FB page at DepEd YouTube channel. Okay, good afternoon po. Good afternoon din kay Luke Manosa. Okay, so ngayon po ay nasa quarter 3, week 3 na po tayo. Ang ating lesson ay deriving relationships among angles formed by parallel lines cut by a transversal. So, dito, meron kasi tayong mga ipoprove or papakita mga relationships ng angles na napo-form sa pamamagitan ng mga parallel lines. So, last week, di ba, na discuss natin yung parallel lines. Okay, so, our objectives for today, describe the angles formed by parallel lines cut by a transversal, identify the angles formed by parallel lines cut by a transversal, and display appreciation in deriving angles formed by parallel lines cut by transversal using inductive reasoning. Okay, so let's have the first theorem, the Pcac postulate. So when we say Pcac, that means pairs of corresponding angles are congruent. So it states that if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then corresponding angles are congruent. So when we say transversal, ano ba yung transversal? A line which intersects two coplanar lanes at two different points. And when we say corresponding angles naman, angles that are in the same position relative to lines intersected by a transversal. So, for example, we have here the line 1 or L1 and L2, line 2. Okay, so L1 and L2 are parallel lines and cut by a transversal line. So, alin ang transversal line natin dito? Itong line T. Okay? So, in-intersect niya yung dalawang parallel lines into two different points. So, here is the first point and then the other one is here. Okay. So, sabi natin sa Pcac, two parallel lines are cut by transversal line, then corresponding angles are congruent. So, ibig sabihin, ang angle A natin and its corresponding angle, which is the angle B, ay congruent daw. Okay? So, if angle 1 is parallel to angle 2, therefore, angle A is congruent to angle B. Okay, next, let's have this. Example in this diagram, the line A and line B are parallel lines. Okay, so if angle 1 is 100, okay, it measures 100, which is the corresponding angle of angle 1. Alin ba yung corresponding angle 1? Paki-comment nga. Alin ang corresponding angle ni angle 1? Good afternoon din kay Weng Palomar. And ano to? Jurel Andre Palomar. Okay, so the corresponding angle of angle 1 is the angle 5. So sabi natin, ang corresponding angles ay congruent. So, if the angle 1 is 100, therefore, angle 5 is also 100. Okay, nakasunod po ba? Nakakasunod ba? Okay, next. Let's have the angle 2. If angle 2 measures 80 degrees, then its corresponding angle, which is the angle 6, ito yung corresponding angle niya. Ibig sabihin, si angle 6 ay equals din sa 80 degrees kasi sila ay congruent. Okay, Regine Alejado. So, tama yon. Yung angle 5 ay 100. Okay, next. Next theorem is the PAIC theorem, or the pairs of alternate interior angle. Okay, so ano yung sinasabi natin sa alternate interior angle? It states that if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then alternate interior angles are congruent. So ano ba yung tinatawag nating alternate interior angles? Okay, alternate interior angles are pair of angles on the inner side, but on opposite side of transversal. So take note of that, ha? Alternate interior angles, so ibig sabihin, of course, when we say interior, inner siya, nasa loob. Okay? Pero, of course, opposite sides of transversal kasi alternate. Okay, so for example, we have here the angle 1 and angle 2. Okay, parallel line sila, cut by a transversal line T. Okay, so if angle 1 is parallel to angle 2, therefore, angle A, okay, ang alternate interior angle niya ay yung angle B. Okay, bakit si angle B? Okay, kasi ang sabi natin, nasa inner side, parehas na nasa inner side. Yes, nasa inner naman sila. Pero, opposite side of transversal. Okay, nakuha ba? So again, angle A is congruent to angle B. So silang dalawa yung magka-alternate. And then, the angle C, okay, is congruent to angle D. Okay? Kasi sila yung magka-alternate. So, alternate interior angle ni CCD. Okay? Nakakasunod po ba? Okay, so, example, each diagram shows two parallel lines and a transversal. Find the measure of each numbered angle. So, we have the figure A and figure B. Okay, so hanapin daw natin yung measure ni 1 and 2. Sige nga, paki-comment nga. Unahin natin si A. Okay, yung number 1. Ano ang measurement ni A, ni angle 1? Dito sa figure A. Paki-comment nga. Alin ang alternate interior angle niya? Ano alternate interior angle ni angle 1? Sige nga, paki-comment. Okay, so the alternate interior angle of the angle 1, okay, measures 78 degrees. Ito. Okay? So therefore, angle 1 is also equal to 78. Okay? Kasi ang alternate interior angle ni 1 ay measures 78 degrees. So therefore, parehas silang 78 degrees. Okay, how about the angle 2? Ang alternate interior angle ni angle 2 measures 102 degrees. So therefore, angle 2 measures 102 degrees. Okay? Okay, next, let's have the figure B. Okay, figure B, hanapin natin ang measure ni angle 1 and angle 2. Okay, so tama yan, Lizel Barayang. 102. Regine Alejado. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's have the figure B. Angle 1 and angle 2. So meron lang tayong given, okay? 10x minus 20, yung isang angle. And then the other given is 2x plus 60 degrees. Okay, yun lang yung given natin. Ano ang napapansin nyo sa dalawang expression na to, degree? They are what? Anong napapansin natin sa 10x minus 20 and 2x plus 60? Anong tawag sa kanila? They are? Okay, comment nga. Kung natatandaan yung lesson natin last week, diba na-discuss natin yung ganitong klaseng angle? Ano tawag sa kanila? Okay, 10x minus 20 and 2x plus 20. They are vertical angles. So when we say vertical angles, yes, they are algebraic expression, 10x minus 20. Okay? Kapag sinabi nating vertical angles, they are, ano sila? Ano ang measurement nila? Kapag vertical angles, they are congruent. Okay. Kaya, pwede natin silang isulat as 10x minus 20 is equals to 2x plus 60. Kasi, parehas daw sila. Equal lang sila. Okay, so good afternoon po. Watching from Santo Cristo Integrated School. Ay, good afternoon po. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Vertical angles. Ayan ulit si ma'am pala. Okay. Math ba yan? Yes. Mark Angelo Palakay. Okay. So, again, they are vertical angles. Congruent sila. So, it means that 10x minus 20 is equals to 2x plus 60. Okay. So, we have to find the value of x. So, we have 10x. Transpose natin si 2x. Again, when you transpose, always change the sign. So, we have negative 2x is equals to 60. Then, transpose natin si negative 20. That would be positive 20. Okay, 10x minus 2x is 8x is equals to 60 plus 20 is 80. Okay, to cancel 8, we have to divide both sides by 8. So, we have 80 divided by 8 is 10. So, the value of x is 10. Okay, may value na tayo ni x. Makukuha na natin ngayon yung measurement ni 2x plus 60. Yung angle na 2x plus 60. Okay, sige nga. Ano kaya ang measure ni angle 2x plus 60? Meron ba kayong scratch paper dyan, mga learners? What is 2x plus 60 if x is 10? Para makuha natin yung value or the measure of this angle. So, ang gagawin lang natin, substitute x as 10. So, we have 2x plus 60. Again, substitute lang natin ng x as 10. So, we have 2 times 10 plus 60. And 2 times 10 is 20. Plus 60 is 80. Okay, very good, Lisel Barayang. Luis de Rojas. Good afternoon po. Tama yan. Okay, so 80. So, this angle measures 80 degrees. Okay, so to find the value of angle 2, ang hinahanap natin ay measure ni angle 1 and angle 2. Makukuha na natin si angle 2. Okay, bakit? Ang sum of these two angles ay 180 degrees dahil sila ay linear pair. So, ibig sabihin, 180 minus the measure of this angle, which is 80, that is the measure of angle 2. So, we have 180 minus 80 is 100. Therefore, angle 2 measures 100 degrees. Okay. Ayan, si ma'am. Okay. So, meron na tayong value ni angle 2. Meron na tayong measure ni angle 2. Ano naman ang measure ni angle 1? Sige nga. Ano ang measure ni angle 1? If angle 2 is 100, therefore, angle 1 is 100 also because they are alternate interior angles. Okay, nakasunod ba? Okay, next. Let's have the PAEC. The pairs of alternate exterior, okay, exterior angle. Okay, so it states that if two parallel lines are cut by transversal, then the alternate exterior angles are congruent. So kanina, interior angles tayo. Ngayon, exterior angle. So if angle 1 is parallel to line 2, line 1 is parallel to line 2, therefore, angle A, okay, ang alternate exterior nila ay yung angle D. Okay, nasa labas siya ha. Kung mapapansin nyo, yung angle A, nasa labas. Okay? Ang alternate exterior niya ay the angle D. And same as with the angle B. Okay? Ang alternate exterior ni angle B ay yung angle C. Okay? Sabi dito, if two parallel lines are cut by transversal, then alternate exterior angles are congruent. So therefore, angle A, okay, is congruent to its alternate exterior, which is D. So A and D are congruent, and also B and C. The angle B and C are congruent. Okay, so let's have this. The line 1 and line 2. Okay, given the angle measures 110. Okay, so ano ba ang alternate exterior angle nitong 110? Anong angle? Okay, comment nga. Which angle? Ang alternate exterior angle niya. Okay, comment nga. So, the alternate exterior niya ay yung angle D. Okay? Angle D. So, if this angle measures 110, therefore, angle D is also 110. Okay? Nakakasunod pa ba? Okay, how about the angle A? Okay, angle A, ano kaya ang kunin natin yung measure ng angle A? So, angle A is equals to 180, okay, minus 110. So, ibig sabihin, ang angle A measures 70 degrees. Okay? Okay, we have the last theorem to. Okay, we have the PSSIAS. The pairs of same-side interior angles are supplementary. Okay, so yung tatlong nauna nating theorem, ang tinutukoy namang angles doon ay congruent. Etong huling theorem, ang tinutukoy dito, yung dalawang angles daw ay supplementary. Okay. So if two parallel lines are cut by transversal, then same-side interior angles are supplementary. So for example, we have this figure with the angle A, B, C, and D. Okay, so A and D, the angle A and D, okay, are supplementary. Okay? Ito ay same side ha, same side. So, ibig sabihin, nasa iisang side sila at hindi sila alternate. Okay? So, angle A and D are supplementary. So, ibig sabihin, pag pinag-add daw yung measure ni angle A and angle D ay equal sa 180. Okay? Same as with the angle B and angle C. They are supplementary angles. Okay? Nakasunod ba? Okay, so example, we have this. Okay. So given the angle A, B, C, and D, and the other angle 65 degrees. Sige nga, hanapin natin ang measure nila A, B, C, and D. Unahin natin si A. Ano kaya ang measure ni angle A? Sige nga. Ano ang measure ni angle A? So, given 65 degrees, okay, so 65 and the angle A, okay, they are linear pair. So, ibig sabihin, 180 degrees. Okay, linear pair or, so of course, when we say linear pair, they are supplementary. So, ibig sabihin, 180 degrees ang sum ng measurement ng dalawang angles na to. If the other angle is 65, therefore, angle A is what? Ano kaya ang measure ng angle A? Sige nga, paki-comment nga. Okay. Sabi ni Regine Alejado, 115. Okay. So, angle A, para makuha natin sa angle A, that is 180 minus 65, and that is 115. So, tama si Regine Alejado. Very good. How about the angle B? Ano kaya ang measure ni angle B? Sige nga, paki-comment. Angle B. Meron siyang corresponding angle. Corresponding angle niya ay alin? Ano ang measure ng corresponding angle ni B? So, the corresponding angle is 65, di ba? Corresponding angle niya is 65. Or it can also be, okay, so we have PSSIAS. Di ba? Sabi natin, supplementary ang same side interior angle. So, ibig sabihin, pag pinag-add natin si A and B, ay 180. So, sabi natin, si A ay 115. So, 180 minus 115 is 65. Okay? Next. Let's have the angle C. Okay. Angle C, ang measure ni angle C ay tulad din ni angle B. Bakit? Kasi sila ay alternate interior. Okay? Nakakasunod pa ba? Okay, so ibig sabihin kung 65 si B, 65 din si C. Okay, next. Okay, so let's have the generalizations. Again, when we say Pcac postulate, pairs of corresponding angles are congruent. It states that if two parallel lines are cut by transversal, then corresponding angles are congruent. Okay, next, the PAIC theorem, pairs of alternate interior angles are congruent. So, if two parallel lines are cut by transversal, then alternate interior angles are congruent. The third one is PAEC. So, ito naman, alternate exterior angles. Okay, so the alternate exterior angles are also congruent. And the last theorem, PSSIAS. So, same side interior angles are supplementary. Okay, so wag malilito dito ha. Supplementary yung same side interior angle. And then the rest ay congruent. Okay, so let's have this. Okay, in diagram, A is parallel to B. So, line A is parallel to line B. So, complete the statements. So, if the measure of the angle 1, okay, angle 1 is 100, okay, then the measure of angle 5 is what? Ano kaya ang measure ni 5? Kung ang 1 daw ay 100, ano naman daw yung 5? Michelle Isidro, hello din po. Sabi niya, I love me. O, sige, okay. Rusty Santiago, hello din. Okay, so ano ang measure ni angle 5? Kung ang angle 1 ay 100. Sabi po ni Luke Manyosa, sir, that is 100. Okay, tama. Regine Alejado, tama. Okay, next. Letter B. If the measure of angle 2 is 80 degrees. Okay, ano naman daw? Okay, this is 80 degrees. Then, the measure of the angle 6 is what? Okay, so Siren Caspe, Rusty Santiago, yes. Risha Lalin. Okay, 100. Okay, so sa letter B tayo. If number 2 is 80, then 6 is what? Ano ang okay? So, 80 pa din daw po. Yes. Okay, tama. Okay, next, letter C. 3 is 105. 105 ang 3. Then, angle 7 is 115. Okay? And last, if angle 4 is 75, okay? Therefore, angle 8 is also 75 degrees. Okay? Next. In the figure, the measure of angle A is 108. Okay, so given the angle A is 108 degrees, find the measure of other angles. So justify your answer. Okay, so let's have this figure. Sabi, angle A is 108. Okay, yun lang yung given natin. Okay, so we will find the measure of the other angles, and then we're going to justify. Okay. So let's have the angle B. If angle A is 108, therefore, angle B is what? Ano ang measure ni angle B? Given that angle A is 108. Sige nga, paki-comment. Ano kaya ang measure ni angle B? Angle A is 108. Therefore, angle B is, what is angle B? So, kung mapapansin nyo, linear pair din sila. Okay? Linear pair si A and B. If A is 108, okay. Sabi ni Regine Alejado, 72. Tingnan nga natin. Yes. Bakit kaya naging 72? Bakit? Sumunod na tanong naman dito sa column natin ay why? O bakit ba naging 72 to? Bakit naging 72 si angle B? Bakit siya naging 72? Because the measure of angle A and the measure of angle B, okay, yung sum nila ay equal sa 180 degrees. So, ibig sabihin kung 108 si angle A, therefore, 72 si angle B. Okay? Yes, Regina Alejado, 180 minus 108. So, yun ang tamang ginawa. Okay, anong types of angles yung dalawang yan? Anong types of angle ang A and B? Bakit siya naging 72? Because they are linear pair. Okay, so of course, when we say again linear pair, they are supplementary angles. So, ibig sabihin, 180 degrees ang sum nila. Okay, nakasunod ba? Okay, so meron na tayong measure ng A, 108. Ang B ay 72. Okay, so next, let's have the angle C. Angle C, ano ang measure ng angle C? O, given na ang We have the angle A, angle B, 72. Now, what is the measure of angle C? Yes, they are supplementary angle, Regina Lejado. Tama. Okay, so ano ang measure ni angle C? Ano sa tingin niyo ang measurement ni angle C? Kung mapapansin natin, meron siya ay related kay, ano? Kay angle A. Okay? So, if A is 108, therefore, angle C is 108 also. Bakit? Bakit kaya naging 108 din? Bakit naging 108 si angle C? Because they are vertical angles. And of course, when we say vertical angles, they are congruent. So, ibig sabihin, A is equals to the angle C. Okay? So, type of angles. Anong type of angles sila? They are vertical angles. Sunod ba? Okay, next. How about letter D? Letter D. Ano kaya ang measure ni angle D? Okay? So, pwede nating sabihin, vertical angle siya. Okay? Vertical angle ni B, which is 72 degrees. Tama ba? So, ibig sabihin, ang measure ni angle D ay 72 degrees. But, it could be also, pwede rin nating sabihin, sila ay linear pair ni C. Okay? The angle D and C are linear pair. Okay? Ibig sabihin, 180 degrees ang kanilang sum. Okay? So, the measure of angle A plus the measure of, it should be C. Okay? Sito, typographical error. And the measure of letter of the angle D is 180 degrees. Okay, next. Oh, wait. Pwede rin pala. The angle A and angle D is also linear pair. Okay? Because 108 then 108 is the measure of angle A. Okay, next. The angle E. Angle E is 108 degrees also. Why? Okay, ano pinagbasihan natin kay angle E? Ano pinagbasihan natin kay angle E? So, si angle E ay equal kay angle C. Okay? So, angle A is congruent to E and also congruent to C. Okay, next. We have the measure of the angle F. The angle F, which is 72 degrees. O, bakit naging 72? Again, they are what? Okay, so the angle F is congruent to angle D because they are alternate interior angles. Okay. Next. F, and then we have the angle letter G. Okay. Angle G. So when we say angle G, it measures what? 108 also. Okay? So it could be, pwede natin sabihin vertical angle siya ni angle E, or we could also say that alternate exterior. Okay? Alternate exterior siya ni angle A. Okay? Okay, so A is congruent to G. alternate exterior angle. Okay, next. The last one is the measure of the angle H. Okay, angle H is also 72 degrees because alternate exterior siya ni angle B. Okay, alternate exterior ni angle B. Okay, so that would be all for today. So sana may natutunan tayo today. So, see you again next Friday, same time, 1:40 to 2:20 p.m. Okay, so mag-ingat tayo palagi. Keep safe. Okay, so see you again next week. Bye-bye.
Sigurado ako na marami ka na namang natutuhan sa ating ETUlay tutorial session ngayong araw. Tandaan, ito ay hindi lamang para sa ating mga mag-aaral, kundi pati rin sa ating mga minamahal na guro at mga magulang na kaagapay natin para maituloy ang pagkatuto sa kabila ng nararanasang pandemya. Patuloy ding sumubaybay sa DepEd TV para sa mga araling ginawang video episodes. Mapapanood ito mula Lunes hanggang Sabado, alas 7 ng umaga hanggang alas 7 ng gabi sa inyong mga telebisyon. Abangan sa Lunes mula 1:00 ng tanghali ang iba pang aralin sa ating ETUlay free online tutorial session sa Science. I-like and subscribe at manatiling nakasubaybay sa ating ETUlay tutorial session sa DepEd Edtech Unit FB page at Educational Technology Unit channel sa YouTube at sa DepEd Tayo at DepEd Philippines social media accounts. Paalam!